Dragonfire CDN on the camera. I need to get my bearings here. Oh, that's what's scraping on the floor all the time I've been doing these videos. You, sir, do you mind, not scraping on the floor? That'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much, you piece of crap. Hey, it listened. It's not scraping. Yeah, it is. It's scraping on the floor. I just smacked myself in the face. Ow. Oh, hey, there's a petrol station here. I did not know there's a petrol station out here. But yeah, anyways. So, welcome back to another storytelling episode. I'm gonna explain the third day now. So, on the third day, last day, we were given a challenge by the locals around here on the Scouts camp, and I kid you not, I did not know, and this is probably a bit embarrassing for me as well, so prepare for me to be embarrassed. I'm probably going to turn red. I didn't know you could do with the camera. This is me pressing the numpad 4 and the numpad 6, because numpad 4 does this, numpad 6 does that. This is okay, never mind. Right, so I just remember learning about my fear of heights. This is the only thing I fear, except for needles, the ocean, when playing Subnautica, which I'm going to start making videos on at some point in my life. I have to take my finger off the W and AS and D keys to do that. I'm probably going to start making Subnautica videos soon. I mean, Factorio, right now I'm having a bit of a crisis where my drones aren't enough, so the entire time I'm just sorting all that out. Stay tuned. But the next videos I'm probably going to make at the end of this storytelling, I'm going to start with Subnautica, because that is a really good game. I enjoy playing that game. I never finished the game. That is well and truly something that I never did. I never, ever, in my entire time of owning Subnautica, I've never finished playing it. And honestly, I don't know why I stopped. I probably stopped because I got addicted to it, which is the same thing that happened to Factorio, except I had to finish the game. I did a playthrough of the game, and that was all I played ever since I started. I beat the game in approximately 20 days, and yeah, I beat the game. I launched the rocket, and I was just like, woo, bam, that's it, I'm done. Screw this, I'm out. I've got an addiction, I'm going to uninstall Factorio right this second so I don't go back to it. And now I start YouTube, and it's just like, oh, I have to do Factorio videos now. This is a thing that will help my channel grow, and I'm now back into that addiction. That's probably all I play now, is just Factorio. But immediately after this storytelling videos, I'm gonna start Subnautica, because oh my god, I love that game. I'm probably gonna stop Factorio, and I'm probably just gonna play Subnautica for a bit. But I remember Jacksepticeye played it, PewDiePie played it, I think Markiplier played it, I don't know. Jacksepticeye played Subnautica Below Zero. I know Markiplier has played Below Zero. Don't know about PewDiePie though. Don't know about BeamNGDrive. I think he's played Subnautica, but I don't know if he's played Below Zero and all that. But yeah, I kind of want Below Zero actually, because that's a pretty cool game. Also, my father has 10 subscribers. I've overthrown my own father with subscribers. That's a thing that happened. But yeah. Anyways, back to storytelling. So, I remember having this just giant tree obstacle course, and there was a football right at the top. And I'm one of those people, I hate all forms of sport. I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, there's probably a lot of you guys out there saying, oh, I hate sport because I'm probably this fat dude who sits at his computer all day eating chocolate and all these burgers, and just the chair can't hold my weight almost, and I'm like, my fingers are fat. All my fingers look like a normal dude's thumb, and my thumb looks like my thighs. No, that's not the case. I just I mean, I'm not the most athletic person on earth. But I'm not fat. I will do the sport that I need to do to keep myself in check. I mean, the other thing as well is I have quite a fast metabolism, so that also helps with the low sport. But I just genuinely hate sport. I mean, I will do sport happily, but I hate sports when it comes to certain things. Running is fine for me. Weightlifting's fine for me. Press-ups are fine for me. Sit-ups are fine for me. But sports like football, rugby, things like that, I actually generally hate. Because I can't understand them. Football. Oh yeah, football. Where thousands of people, not thousands, millions of people go to just sit there all day watching 15 or 16 people kick a ball around the court, and when a ball goes into a net, everybody loses their heads. What is that? Come on! Like, you pay some £20 just to get into something like Wembley Stadium, and then you lose your minds when some dude kicks a ball into a net. And I know it's fascinating. Oh yeah, it's fascinating. This black and white hexagon checkered ball, yeah, kicks it into a stupid idiot on the microphones, just loses his mind, like, go! Like, what? Why? It's an overpaid sport. Come on, it's just running around kicking balls into nets. I can do that at home and I don't get paid money for that, so why get paid money for it in front of thousands of people? And I know people are supported by the... I agree with people getting supported by other things to do football, and that's why they get the money. Well, just for kicking a ball into a net, like, come on, that should not give you money. It's stupid. No. Just stop. Just stop. It's not a fun thing to do at all. I bloomin' scraped my elbows and my knees several times on a concrete floor playing football. There's another reason why I hate football, because we never had a proper AstroTurf that didn't give you friction burn when you were playing a game of football, which is why I hate football as well. But I also think it's just this stupid overpaid sport that people get far too much money out of, and then people lose their minds when somebody kicks the ball into a net. I'm forgetting to breathe. I'm also going to stop here. So... Right, so I remember this tree, the football at top, trying to encourage people to play... I remember it came to my turn, and I didn't want to go up there. This was a tree. I didn't want to wear the stupid nappy-looking thing that they'd put on you. But I remember my granddad turned to me and he says, he's got a surprise for me if I go up there and I try. So he says to me, if you at least try to do this, there's a surprise that I'd like to show you. But if you don't try, I won't show it you. So what happens is, it comes to my turn. I'm reluctant to do it, but I think I want to know what this is. So I try, at least. I start climbing this ladder up this tree. About 5 steps up on this ladder, and I realise I have a fear of heights. I discover this. I have a fear of heights all of a sudden. I am scared out of my freaking mind. Like, I've never been so scared. I just freeze, and I'm screaming right at this point. Like, put me down, lower me down, because I don't know, but they've got a winch and they're just pulling it up as I go up. I was like, lower it down, let me touch, I want the solid ground, do it already, goddamn you! I didn't actually say that because I didn't have that kind of vocabulary when I was young. It was probably like, just, for God's sake, put me down! Whee! With my stupid child accent that I used to have that sounded a lot like I was from Yorkshire. And I remember I got lowered down. Literally everybody was laughing at me. No joke. Everybody from my class made jokes about it for the next entire year. And this was devastating for me. They all just made jokes about it for the whole damn year. And this destroyed me. But I remember I went over to my granddad, and I'm looking back on this, and I'm saying, I actually saw one of those, and actually got to hold it. And even now, I still think this was an amazing thing. I genuinely still think this is one of the best things that I've ever seen. Ever. So what happens is, I see he's pulled this bird nest out of a bush. And this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen and held so close before to have a look in. There's some people out there who are going to be completely disrespectful and they say, bird nest, that's the worst award ever. Like, that's the worst thing you could possibly ever get. I would not have just ruined my reputation as the cool person in the school and a popular person in the school to be laughed at for an entire year for a bird's nest. I mean, alright, that's kind of a valid point. A bird's nest isn't the best thing to see, but I have never seen a bird's nest up close, and never, let alone held one. So my granddad gives me this thing, and even now, this is one of the best things that I've ever seen. I wasn't allowed to take it home. I was disappointed. I still am, but it's the best reward I could have gotten for that. And to be honest, I don't really care if my reputation was destroyed. That was an amazing thing to get. Huge shout out to my granddad for that. I'm going to tell him about this. I'm going to say to him, thank you so much for allowing me to see that thing and allowing me to actually see a bird's nest up close. Genuinely. I'm never going to see a bird's nest that close before. I'm never going to see it any time in the future in my life. So that's a once in a lifetime experience for me that I'm never going to get again. And I am actually genuinely thankful that I actually got to see a bird's nest that close. Because I don't go outside often now. So I'm going to actually tell him how much I actually am happy that I got to see a bird's nest up close and all that. And that's pretty much the end. We get back in the bus. The bus driver drives back like we're driving back now in this bus. Just blooming maximum speed. I thought I heard a couple cracks. I thought I saw a piece of glass shatter on the way back. I have no idea, but we went back. My voice sort of broke a little bit then. I don't know. It sounded like a croak. So we go back. We come all the way back. Why is the bus slowing down? We come back. We get back, the bus stops, it's the local bus stops, the bus stops near our homes. We get off, and we just go straight home, because it's the end of school day. And everything goes back to normal, apart from me getting laughed at for being a wimp, for the next year of my life. It was worth it. I genuinely mean this, it was worth it. And to be honest, all of the actual friends, they probably joked about it for the rest of the day, but after that, they were cool, they said sorry, and we were all back to be mates. But all the actual douchebags at school were just douchebags, you know, like absolute douchebags. So yeah, that was that thing that happened. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of bus driving, storytelling. That was the most traumatic experience that I've ever had, but it was worth it. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.